You didn't become too nice by accident. At some point, you learned that being easy to deal with made life easier. So you stayed quiet. You avoided conflict. You put others first. And slowly, you became the person everyone likes. The one who never says no. The one who understands everyone. The one who forgives, even when it hurts. But here's the truth. Being too nice is not kindness. It's self-abandonment, ***. Because somewhere inside, you made a silent deal. I'll be easy to love if I make myself easy to ignore. And at first, it worked. You avoided rejection. You gained approval. You felt safe. But now, something feels off. You feel drained. Unseen. Taken for granted. This is the paradox. The behavior that once protected you is now the thing hurting you, ***. This pattern has a name. It's called fawning, a trauma response. Instead of fighting or running away, you survive by pleasing others. You adapt. You agree. You disappear. Your nervous system learns. If everyone is happy with me, I'll be safe. Over time, this turns into people-pleasing. Especially if you grew up in an environment where love was conditional. Where being good meant being quiet, helpful, and low maintenance. Your brain adapts. Through something called the default mode network. You stop asking, "What do I want?" and start asking, "What will make them accept me?" Then comes hypervigilance. You become highly sensitive to others' moods. You sense tension instantly. You try to fix things before they go wrong. Not because you're weak, but because you were trained to stay safe. But there's a cost. When you constantly adjust yourself for others, you lose connection with who you really are. Being too nice comes with a hidden pain. On the outside, you seem calm and kind. But inside, you feel exhausted. You feel overlooked. You feel invisible. Because you're not being seen for who you are. You're being accepted for who you pretend to be. This creates a deep inner conflict. You want to be loved. But you don't feel known. As Carl Jung said, ***, the privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are. ***. But for you, that feels risky. Because deep down, there's a fear. If I stop being nice, will people still stay? So you keep saying yes. You keep suppressing your needs. You keep choosing others over yourself. And every time you do, you reinforce one belief. I don't matter as much. This doesn't go away with age. It shows up in your daily life. You say yes when you want to say no. You avoid difficult conversations. You feel guilty for setting boundaries. You attract people who take more than they give. You overthink others' opinions. You feel anxious when someone is upset. These are not personality traits. They are coping strategies. Learned behaviors that once helped you survive. But now, they're limiting you. The first step to change is simple. Awareness. Start noticing when you abandon yourself. When you ignore your needs. When you stay silent to keep peace. Not to judge yourself, but to understand the pattern. Because you can't change what you don't see. Healing doesn't mean becoming rude or selfish. It means becoming balanced. Learning that you can be kind without losing yourself. One powerful step is inner child reparenting. Giving yourself the permission you never had. To speak. To feel. To say no. Another step is shadow work. Reclaiming the parts of you you were taught to hide. Your anger. Your boundaries. Your voice. Because anger isn't bad. It's a signal. It shows you where something isn't right. The goal isn't to stop being nice. The goal is to be real. To choose kindness, not out of fear, but from strength. Because real kindness has boundaries. And real kindness includes you. You were never too nice. You were just trying to be accepted. In a way that cost you yourself. Now, you get to choose differently. To stop shrinking. To stop performing. To start showing up. Because the most powerful version of you is not the one everyone approves of. It's the one that finally feels whole. If this made you see yourself differently, share it. Because someone out there is still confusing self-abandonment with kindness, ***.